All right, we got this one from Fox News. Looks like 7 homes along North Carolina's Outer Banks have collapsed into the Atlantic in the last 48 hours. Let's see, how long is this video?
Even as Imelda races away from Key West, dangerous waves, they're still slamming the eastern shores. On Tuesday, 5 homes taken out by the ocean as Humberto and Imelda has kept the Atlantic stirred. It's a sobering reminder of what a hurricane season can bring, even with just those fringe impacts from these powerful storms. Fox weather correspondent Katie Byrne is in Buxton, an area where homes are constantly vulnerable to beach erosion. Hey, Katie.
Hi, Stephen, and they're being tested right now. These homes built close to the water. A 6th home fell late last night here.
Why would you build that close to the water? I don't understand this. I've never understood these homes on stilts that are on the water. You're just asking for trouble. You're just asking for trouble. How often do piers and like piers and other things that go jutting out into the water get claimed by the ocean or swept away or need to be repaired? Like, I'm sorry, I get you want to have your beachfront property, but these houses, in my opinion, are just dumb. These are dumb houses. A drone video shows homes along North Carolina's Outer Banks collapsing to the Atlantic Ocean after massive waves kicked up by hurricanes Humberto and Imelda pounded the coast. 7 homes have now collapsed in the waves this week in Buxton, North Carolina. According to Cape Hatteras National Seashore, the most recent happening Wednesday night around 8 p.m. That's after at least 5 homes collapsed within 45 minutes of each other. Starting at about 2 p.m. Tuesday, a 6th home was destroyed by the water later that night, according to Cape Hatteras National Seashore officials. No one has been injured during the collapses, but reported that the homes in the area were recently declared uninhabitable. Yeah, because you built them in a terrible place. Including this most recent spat of collapses, the National Seashore said 19 privately owned houses have collapsed on the seashore beaches since 2020, the result of an ongoing battle with coastal erosion. You're constantly getting hit by water and moisture. Yeah, it's a terrible idea to have these houses here. Again, how many times do I have to say it? Tyler, have you seen the dad from South Carolina that was telling off the court over his daughter's murder? I want to know why I didn't know anything about it until now, and I live in South Carolina. Guido, if you have an article or something for that, send it to the Discord. I'll pull it up after this one. But looks like 3 of the homes that collapsed Tuesday afternoon were neighbors of Cottage Avenue in Buxton, while 2 other neighboring homes fell on nearby Tower Circle Road. The 2 additional homes that collapsed Tuesday night and Wednesday night were also on Tower Circle Road. I don't know how this is going to be cleaned up very quickly. There's a lot of debris. I think we're just going to get started. I think the rest of the week is going to be just as intense, if not more. We're going to have more houses falling in for sure. Both Humberto and Imelda have been swirling across the Atlantic, kicking up powerful waves that have been slamming the coastal communities in the Bahamas, Bermuda, and the entire U.S. East Coast over the past several days. And this is the result when you don't plan ahead for these things. The natural disasters occur. Waves can get dangerous. The ocean is unruly. It's not a good idea to have houses this close to the ocean, especially when there's no barrier to prevent the ocean at high tides and during events of storms. You're constantly going to be faced with erosion. You're constantly going to be battling the ocean. Literally, you're battling the ocean to have a property this close to the water. It's ridiculous. It's not smart. It's not a good investment. And I mean, they were recently ruled inhabitable. There are proper ways to have beachfront property. This is not the proper way to have beachfront property. And they even knew that the water would come up to these houses because that's why they put them on stilts. So these stilts are constantly getting hit with water and erosion. It's just a terrible idea, terrible planning. There's no way that people who own homes on a location like that would allow a sea barrier that would make it ugly. Yeah, it would make it ugly, but it would protect your house, which is the whole thing, right? What's up, G-Nels? Where the white women at? White women crying about neckbeard Antifas getting slapped around. You guys are funny. All right. Anyway, let's move on from here. Wiggum, those islands are the barrier. Well, shoot. I mean, rich folks thinking they're above Mother Nature. They always think they're above Mother Nature, but they are not, unfortunately.